guys, it's Erin. It's time for the next 12 days of anime. Ooh, 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 ooh. It is time for another manga moment, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. And today we are going to be talking about Vinland Saga. Ooh. I just want to warn you guys right now that I do not speak things well, and these are some pretty fancy names, so if I'm pronouncing them wrong, oops. Vinland Saga has a lot of Vikings and a lot of blood, and what more do you really want out of a manga? Honestly. If you want a little bit more in-depth summary, Vinland Saga follows Thorfinn, whose father is one of the greatest Viking warriors. After his father is killed by mercenary leader Askeladd, Thorfinn joins up with Askeladd's group so that he can challenge Askeladd to a duel and take revenge for his father's death. He ends up finding himself in the middle of a war for England's crown, while the reader finds himself engulfed in an exhilarating, heart-racing, awesomely gruesome tale about revenge, power, and what strength really means. Vinland Saga is currently ongoing, with 88 chapters having been released to date. Being a huge history nerd, hearing that there were Vikings in this story had me instantly hooked. The artwork is all hard lines and detail, with stunning scenery, and a complete lack of restraint when it comes to showing the death scenes. Be wary, squeamish people. The Vikings were considered barbarians for a reason, and the artists do not shy away from showing that. And it is awesome! But even more awesome, not to mention heartbreaking, is Thorfinn and his tragic thirst for revenge. He starts out so innocent and naive, having grown up in a secluded village away from war because his father wanted to provide his family with a happy life. His father is so strong, courageous, and kind, so when Thorfinn sees him lose his life, it completely changes Thorfinn's character, which is why his father's death is my favorite moment from this manga so far. The amount of character deaths in my 12 days of anime is just ridiculous. I feel bad. Thorfinn loses all naivety, and his one goal in life becomes to take revenge on Askeladd for his father's death. This eventually brings up the idea that even if Thorfinn does finally get his revenge, something he's dedicated years of his life to at one point in the manga, will he really feel satisfied and happy with life, or will he still be a slave to anger? This, combined with all the turns and emotions and twists along the way that the reader is not expecting, it's definitely an interesting story to watch play out, and I highly suggest reading it if you get the chance. Plus Vikings and blood! Okay guys, that is it for this day 7, I think it is, of 12 days of anime. I know I probably won't get done by Christmas, but I'm gonna hopefully get as close as possible. Like I said, Vinland Saga is definitely a manga worth checking out. I will leave a link to it down below, but it's also licensed, so it should be coming out in America in English pretty soon, which is pretty exciting. If you guys are not aware, there are many other pretty people doing 12 days of anime. Go ahead and check out their links in the description box down below. There's a lot of links, but you should definitely check them out. They're all really awesome people, and they're having a lot of fun with it, which is great to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye! Which is why his father's death is my favorite manga Which is why his father's death is my favorite manga. Gosh! I don't know how to pronounce that word.